Hello, how are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. I really wanted to put the walking chat or, the moving chat while you guys type on here. It has been working all week, but obviously when I want to use it, it does not. I honestly don't really know why. I can try maybe again. Let me see if I can fix it. Yes. It got fixed a tiny bit. Now we're just not gonna see. Oh, see, that is annoying. Like, it's so tiny otherwise. So if it is extremely long, your comment, you're not gonna fully see it. But then at least when I'm carving the pumpkin later, you guys can still see. And I didn't have the pretty background, but I've made it black now, so it should be better. I have a tiny pumpkin with me and a bigger one. So that is the plan today for me. Carve on those pumpkins. Let me know what you will be doing. Hello Judith, how you're doing? Welcome Kate. Have a nice dinner. What are you eating? I ate split pie soup. Hello, I've had this open for hours, so if I forgot, I hear you talk. I love that jazz. Welcome. You've made it. Hello, Natalie. What are you crocheting today? Because I assume you're crocheting for the market prep. We're almost done with dinner and I will start with the pumpkin as well. Nice. I have found some templates. I did share them on the Discord. It's a Oogie Boogie one. It's a Cheshire Cat one that is supposed to look like this. And I found a Jack Skeleton one. So that is the plan. I think this is gonna be the big one. And I haven't decided yet. Should I do just or should I go Oogie Boogie? So it is Full Nightmare Before Christmas or Two Grins. That is the theme of this tonight. Let me know. I've got some knives and a bowl and a spoon to get the pumpkin guts out, which I hope works. No clue how long this is gonna take. Also, we'll see. Just finished making a turtle, now gonna make dinner and then finally start working on hanging plants. No spooky things for me tonight. That is absolutely fine. This is the last spooky Crafty live show anyway. So if you just want to do Crafty and not spooky, it is fine. Got a tiny one from Little Swap. Couldn't find a big nice one. Yeah, I both got these from Pumpkin Farm. They're not a pumpkin. They also do pumpkin as hobby. They're usually a different kind of farm. I think they're asparagus and potatoes. Spicy chicken burger and fries. That does sound good. I'm eating Chinese food and Nick is eating fries with frikandel. Lekker, Nick. What a fun idea. Welcome, Sky. Welcome. Yeah, I thought it would be really fun. Like, most of the people in this community are very crafty, so why not do that together as well? If we can read together, we can be crafty together, right? You can do anything you like. Just know that I will be talking throughout while carving the pumpkins, so I would personally not recommend reading right now because I cannot read when somebody's talking to me. And I will be chatting people's ears off. So just know that. But otherwise, feel free to do anything you can do while people are chatting to you. I will also be crocheting. I'm not known for my knife skills. Yeah. I might be a bit too well known for my knife skills. Maybe that is the problem, Jazz. Not being known for your knife skills. So I just take the bottom off. Maybe I should have gotten a cutting board. I can still do that. There we go. Boop. Let me get a cutting board real quick. There we go. I would say the simpler the better. Yeah, the problem this one, I think. Because what you're cutting out is basically behind Oogie Boogie and then the eyes and the mouth. Whereas this is the other way around. And the whiskers are very, very thin. So I foresee a problem with the whiskers. Saying it confidently that like the rest is gonna be fine. I don't know. I don't know. But I will be trying my best. Boom, boom, boom. Iron not crafty. Yeah, it's fine, you will. Like, that's why I say you can always do anything you would like. You can just hang out, whatever. It's all fine. Everybody's welcome. I would just not recommend read, but that's because, you know, I absolutely hate when people talk to me when I try to read this. I just don't want that to do that to you. Big scoop of guts. It smells very sweet. I do cut a mean green bean dog and then all very nice. I know that's what it's called. Yeah, I don't know English knife turns that well, to be honest with you, so you can probably tell me anything. But yeah, I think my knife skills are pretty okay-ish. Hello, I'm going to take the laundry down and start dinner, so no crafting for me, unfortunately. Oh, that is too bad, but dinner is good. Dinner always makes me happy. So... I'm just trying to get as much out as possible, as well as the meat, because then I can just cook with the meat instead. Where are the syrups, the other one? Cooking is definitely a craft, right? I feel like it. I think cooking is a very weird mix of being very creative but also scientific. Alright, I feel like this one is decently rubbed off his insides. So we're done. This is it. Can do audiobook and listen to talking. No, I can't. I cannot. Can't do physical reading. Can't do audiobook. Can't do nothing reading wise. Well, people talk to me. Small blade. That's all I'm trying to say. Yeah, no, it's fine. You know, as long as it cuts and it's sharp, it will do the. Oh. That is too fun. See, I'm better at knives than scissors, apparently. Let me say that now. It's not over yet. Makes me wonder if anyone has ever tried to make a pumpkaboo jack-o'-lantern. I don't know. Is it a pumpkin scaring another pumpkin? I carved a cat on a pumpkin in college before all my injuries got worse. We also made chocolate stuff and my roommate toasted all the pumpkin seeds. That sounds great. That sounds great. Like a good thing. I really like making chocolate stuff, obviously. So. Now, that's where, you know, I am looking for, or not looking forward to, but like, for me, fall kind of ends on Halloween because then I am already now looking at what I want to do. Because, you know, I'm a crafter. If you want to make gifts for Christmas, you better think about it beforehand and not just in December. And I have not been as good this year as I wanted to be. I wanted to make gifts all year round, which I failed at. So from November 1st on, I am going to focus, hopefully, on knitting and crocheting the Christmas gifts. So that brings me in the winter mood. And winter is screaming chocolate, whipped cream truffles to me. I really, really want to make fresh whipped cream chocolate truffles. They're gonna be so nice. I rarely do it. So it is an actual treat when I make them. And they're so nice when they're it doesn't quite fit. But they're so nice when they're fresh. Freshly made. So I have been craving chocolate whipped cream truffles for a while now. Hello, Days. I really Hello. A second. Oh, yeah, and I was also going to get crafter's tape. Another second. Hello, how you doing? I'm fine. I'm just chaotic as ever, but fine. Oh, and now I got a tea, but that's not completely smart. Because I still need to cut out the eyes. Second. Pumpkin is a pumpkin. Pokemon. Oh, then I bet you they did. I did not look for Pokemon carving stencils. But they are there basically from every fandom. And Pokemon is such a big fandom. And then having a Pumpkinmon Pokemon, it has to be done. I cannot see that didn't happen yet. Why are all the names different? Yeah, people do that to us just to confuse us and see if we notice. So I'm ignoring. No, I only know because I had this conversation with them like earlier this week or last week. This is the first day of the week. So yeah, they're all on different accounts. Jess, that is not on us. That is them. Oh no. I scissor too hard. Now Oogie Boogie's eyes are a bit, or you know, one eye is a bit wonky. This is how many lives of mysteries. Yeah, don't worry. But then it is good to know probably. And I'm telling this on every single live, just in case somebody missed a live. Next Friday is going to be the last Friday reading club reading sprints, because I am going to try and get back to work, and it was the easiest to do that on Wednesday and Friday. So I have the in-between, and then, the human that I have to talk about, if it is okay, or if I need more rest, or if I need to go sooner, or whatever, is there on those days. So that makes it easier. And because I work in mental health, and then my clients are usually more active in the evenings, and they're all new to me. I'm starting in a whole new team, so if I want to get to know people the soonest, I better work in the evenings. That is just the easiest way to get to know people. So that's what I proposed, but that meant that I could not host a Friday night reading sprint anymore. So we're now from November on, which is next week, we are doing them on Monday, because that is the only day they're not allowed to schedule me in. So when I get back to work fully, I would never have been done to do Friday anyway, but I am able to do Mondays, even when I work fully again. So we just changed to Monday, but that is going to happen next week. So I keep telling it on every single live, not just for you, Jess, but for every single live. Just so I hope everybody hears it in time. Sorry, no, it's not your fault. It happened at the wrong time. It does have an evolution called corgis, which I can assume where it comes from. But I don't know how to pronounce it, so. At least it's the same pictures. Yeah. For Barbara it was worse because she cannot see the pictures. So she got just new names. on the chat. And it took a while before she got to see the pictures. So. For us, it is sort of easy, Jess, to deal with. Although I'm sure they're doing it just to see, just to throw off our game, just for fun. I started with the pumpkin. Nice, nice, nice. So it is smelling all sweet and pumpkiny at your house now too, Judy. Did you print a stencil or are you free handing it? So excited you're going back to work. Yeah, I'm very, very excited about it. I'm really looking forward to it. And the new team also just worked with Youth, which I'm really excited about. That is my preferred client, if I can choose. Give me mad teenagers every day. Oh yes, I'm usually off on Monday. See, now, that's good. It was meant to be, Chess. It was meant to be. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. Mondays now. So we're immediately starting. It's the 3rd of November, I believe, the first Monday. Which is next week. So there's no boo party anymore, but we're still live on Monday. Alright, I sort of taped it. Is it the best? No. Is it extremely neat? No. Does it look safe? Also, no. It look. Pop. This is the plan, guys. This is the plan. Mr. Oogie Boogie. He is a bit crooked. Does that matter? No, it does not. Not to me. Not to me, it does. Could put him down, but I don't really want to. Can't wait to be excited for and then forget with sprints as often as it happened with Barbara's. Yeah, but honestly, because it happens to me too, I sometimes forget, or then I'm very excited for them, and then something's happened that why I can't come. That it's life. Isn't it carving too? What are you guys making? I'm very curious about it. Boom, 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 boom. I want that corner too. Yeah. Here we go. There we go. All of the set the blocks back already, yes. All of you set the clocks back already, yes. Yes, we did it Saturday. Or Friday on Saturday night. No, Saturday on Sunday night. At 3 a.m. And that's why I was late to the live show on Sunday. Because I cannot handle stuff like that. It gets me every single time. So yeah, we did that. It is 2 weeks later for you guys, right? Is it not? And it could probably... I think we're different from the UK too. But I'm not sure. It does smell nice and pumpkin here. Yes, and how freehand. And we make one together. Might get another pumpkin for another one if we want to do another. That is funny. Yeah. Just try to do it together first. Like, obviously, it is not completely without pictures. We are doing knife work. You know, it is, yeah. You have to be careful, Nick, please. Please be careful with the fingers. Chipped it. Sorry, what? Like, I'm not even gonna try it even. Like, no. I cannot do it. Oh. There is no chance I get that right. It is probably the sounds the Pokemon make, right? The sharper the knife, the better this goes. That I can tell you. Yes, I'm sorry, Mr. Pumpkin, but I really want to point there. I'm sorry. I could not sing these songs because I am getting... That is dangerous on YouTube. Yes, we do it the upcoming weekend, Saturday, 2 a.m. Alright, yeah. Oh, the UK is the same. Alright. I wasn't sure about that. Thanks, Kate. There we go. So. I have a perfect Kong salt thing that is only pointy but not that sharp. But still we need to be careful. Yeah, please still be careful. But I'm glad that Nick is not working with the same knives I am. That feels kind of safer. Thank you so much, Kay, for translating. I would not have gotten that on my own. Like, no. Just no. It would not have happened. I'm sorry. But nice starting the video stream. Thanks, Ewell. Yeah, I do think that is fun. And then there are 2 day sprints back to back, so it kind of still feels like a weekend. Oh, it was just the paper. All right, I didn't cut that far. See, Nick, this is why you need to be careful. Do as I say, don't do as I do. That is not saying. I'm the boogeyman. Hey! Piece of pumpkin. You're gooey. I read nice and decided it was too much work. I was like, what? Sorry, I do not have the brain space for this, guys. I'm sorry. I am not that smart. Monkey see, monkey. This is a bit how it goes, right? And now I was like, oh, let me get my sharp knife out. And then I let shop, and now I'm like, why did I do that? Kids are watching. I'm not a good influence. Make sure you have all your fingers for going back to work. I do have all my fingers. So far. No, that's the problem. I am pretty confident with this. It doesn't look like it, but I am. So I'm pretty sure nothing is gonna happen to me. It looks terrible, but it always looks terrible. Just, I don't want other people to try it like this. If that makes sense. So, this is how it looks so far. It is just an open pumpkin now. So I don't know if I did it well, but otherwise, I would not have been able to keep the eyes and the mouth. So it has to be like this, right? But it's a bit weird that they now have an open pumpkin. How's Herbie doing? Well, very stubborn, for one thing. I mean, it's extremely annoying because I called the vet today to see if he had... The thing is, he has not eaten at all this weekend. He is stubbornly refusing to. We had to take out all his cage so he could not hide and go into winter sleep mode anymore. So he is now nicely sitting in the light, but he's still absolutely refusing to eat. He's even refusing strawberries, and I've annoyed him. I've held it for his mouth multiple times, kept pushing it eat, baby, eat. So it's even if you buy it out of annoyance, at least you get something in. He did not. So I called the vet today from what are we gonna do? Because he has been refusing strawberries multiple days. We do the light therapy. He sits in the light, but he still doesn't want to eat. He now has food in his ingestion, so he cannot go to winter sleep because it will rot if he, inside him, if he does that. But are we really gonna feed him again tomorrow? Force feed him. That is. Because I don't think that is gonna make him eat the rest of the week. Or are we gonna wait until he poops, get the food out of his system that he has in now, and then let him have a tiny winter nap and wake him in a couple of weeks, and he might then think that, oh yes, it is summer now, I've woken up. And they were supposed to call us back this afternoon. And I was at 10 for 5, they haven't called yet. So I called them. He was no, they're there till 6. And I tried calling them at 10 before 6. And then I got, the practice is already closed. And I was all right. So now, do I need to come tomorrow? Do I not? It's in the middle of the day. I would like to plan my day tomorrow. Do I need to come or not? So I tried emailing them, but yeah, I didn't get anything back. So I don't know. I don't know what the plan is now. He is still alert. He still acts fine, which, to be fair, if a turtle isn't acting fine anymore, you're probably too late. It is not his vital organs. It is not his kidneys or anything like that. They checked that. He did have a little something in him that was blocking. They were a bit nervous about that. And that is probably why he doesn't eat because he's going into winter sleep, but that can be a reason why he lost his weight and why he it might be painful for him to eat as well. But that blockage is moving with the food he got last week. So it will come out itself if he eats. So I don't know if they want to feed him again to get that out. At least, if that makes sense. Yeah, I was supposed to get an answer this afternoon. I don't know. Otherwise, I might be in the boss again tomorrow. It depends if they're just gonna force feed him and then we can go, or if they have to do the whole photo thing again. Which I hope not, because it costs a lot of money. But if it has to happen, it is going to happen. Don't worry about it. But it's very expensive. So if it doesn't have to, like, be done that, we know he does not need surgery for that blockage, so that is good. I feel like. All 8 fingers must be right. We got this. It's fine. I drew the eyes on it and Nick carved them out just now. Well done, Nick. Well done. The eyes are the hardest, isn't it? So far, I find the eyes the hardest. And I'm really afraid that I accidentally pressed too hard on Oogie Boogie and just destroy him. Maybe I should have done the eyes first and then the whole thing. Looking back at it now, that would probably be smarter. Also, like, his eyes are not completely true, but I think that is fine. He's doing amazing and he's drawing them out at the moment. Well done. Nice going. And I think carve a perfume is also one of the last things I need to do on the bingo board. So, I hope they get back to you early tomorrow morning. Yeah, I hope not. Honestly, I would not like to be called awake by them just to tell me that I do not have to go. We need to be there at something around 3. It is an hour and a half drive for us, so we'll probably go drive around 1:30. So if they call me at 30, you don't have to come. I'm gonna be cranky. So yeah, this is kind of why I wanted to know now, and why I called a day early. Like, they asked me to do too, so that's good news. Yeah, not the problem is that, and they warned us beforehand before they took the photos and stuff, that tortoises are extremely hard to diagnose. So us not finding nothing doesn't mean nothing is going on. It just means they don't know. And they cannot find it. So we just, we can only do the best we can. But yeah, the blockage is fine. That will definitely not need a surgery. That they could see on the pictures. So that is gonna be fine. as long as he eats, actually, because we also don't know what is blocking him, so we also don't know if that can rot while he's in winter sleep. So if he would start eating, that would be so helpful, but yeah, he's refusing. So, and we're quite afraid that he's not gonna do it this week, to be honest with you. He's extremely determined to not eat. Dipstick. Nick freehanded the nose and it looks a bit like a creepy Halloween clown pumpkin. Oh, I love that. Good going. That's fun. That is fun. Oh, speaking of the big word, what does a boo friend? Well, a boo a friend is surprise a friend, basically. It can be with anything. It can be with a little candy, like trick-or-treating, and say, here, boo you. It can be like a boo basket. People do that sometimes, where they send friend gifts. I send a boo basket to my friend because it's also her birthday in October, and she loves Halloween. So I sent her some gifts. All yarn and black cat related, and I thrown in some Halloween candy, and I did all in skeleton paper and stuff like that. That is boo a friend. But it doesn't have to be gift. It can just be a tiny sweet package, or something like that. Like, I've been booed by Alexandra the hand dyer because she also puts Halloween candy in the yarn as well. It is just doing something thoughtful for your friend. It can be giving them a card, carving them a pumpkin, baking them cookies, giving them, those little treat baggies of trick or treat, or anything like that. Just whatever surprise a friend means to you. I only cut the top off and scooped the guts, and he drew the eyes on it. Actually, carve us all, Nick. Really might get another one. It's fun. Yeah, I would. Because it's fun to do, Judith. You're missing out now. Right, Nick? Isn't she missing out? I think we have him. Shall I take it off and see? Mr. Oogie Boogie Man. I shared a picture on the Discord. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna look soon. I technically booed a friend. Also, yeah, you did boo a friend, Ewald. I know you have booed multiple friends. Also in the form of a boo gift on social media. That is nice. See, that all counts. It all counts. He is recognizable. I'm happy with it. This is recognizable. Now I can just put a candle on with it. Which are on the other side of my own. Technically, yeah. Cute, thank you. Yeah, I actually stole that from the Americans with the boo basket and stuff. So. I really need to get one. Might try to get a big one. Yeah, it's probably gonna be. I'm not sure if I want to do the big one now because it is hard to get the edible pieces out. Like there are a few, so I don't know if I want to do the other pumpkins because I want to cook with it, but I also don't know what to cook with it yet. So And then I still have a green one to cook with here. But I don't know how I like the taste of this. It seems that these one taste way better than the orange one. So that's why I want to try it. This is definitely one for cooking. I do think he's cute. I need to get him a candle. When I say he's cute, he is very cute. But this sounds like a cute and tolerable with it. Most of the ones I've seen are just like overconsumption. Yeah, no, not overconsumption central, please. No, like be nice to a friend, but make it spooky. Like that is the whole intention. Yeah. Please, don't get yourself in high expenses for it or whatever. Like, I did a higher expense one because it was my best friend's birthday. So, it was also her birthday gift. So I got her a wooden yarn ball in the shape of a cat. And I bought the darkest wooden one. So it would look the most to a black cat. And then, what was it? The tail or anything from the cat you could put the yarn in. And then I got her yarn binder that I had left over. And she wanted one. So I gave that to her. Oh, and she really wanted you have these cards for granny squares. It is a deck of cards, basically. And it's in a square box and you can get it out. And then there are granny squares. And the front is a cute picture of that granny square. And then in the back is the diagram of how you have to make that granny square. And she has been looking at that for ages. And I was like, I'm going to buy it for you. So I put that in. And I think I put some yarn in. Or did I forget? I wanted to put some mini skeins in. For the granny squares, but now I don't know if I did not. I'm her birthday present, so I didn't look for spooky things. I thought that they like, yeah. And I honestly, that is fine. Like, it is just surprise a friend. But since this was fall and spooky themed, I made it spooky. My friend loves Halloween, and she loves black cats and yarn, and so I could easily make it spooky because she would love it. Otherwise, I would not have done it too. But luckily for me, she loves Halloween, and her birthday is in October. And most years she actually celebrates her birthday on Halloween. So, yeah, that was just, easy for me. I mean, I need granny cards too, but I think I would only make 2 or 3 and then lose interest. I think it depends on the decks. There are now multiple decks. And there are one with only flower motifs. And that I would probably get bored of because they're all flowers and they're all kind of the samey. If that makes sense. But if they're very different, I I don't think it is that bad. And the fun thing is that if you make, I think it's like a game. You can just randomly pull a card, make that, and then if you do that long enough, you have a blanket or a bag, and I think that is really cute. But then there were all diagrams. There is no written instructions, so I would not use it because I cannot read diagrams. So it wouldn't work for me. But if you like Granny Square projects and you want to bid in a variety in your Granny Squares, I think it is a very fun way to just pull a card and make the Granny Square and then choose your next one. Maybe Kuramakans. He is known as the nine-tailed demon fox. That is cute though. I just wrote myself a note to look them up. Let me see if I can. I'm not gonna carve the other pumpkin. I like this one, and it looks so pumpkin. It already smells so pumpkin in my house now. Crochet Granny Square. Oh, there is actually one for Pokemon. I don't think it's the cards, but it's a book. Judith, have you seen it? Judith. Oh. Can I not have a shirt on? Like, how, can we? No. Yeah. So that is the Pokemon book with these Pokemon crochet squares, Judith. That is your link. And then I got a picture for Jess. Let me edit it. Give me a second, Jess. This one can go. This is one of the decks. I think this is the original. This is the one who started it all. But there are multiple different ones now. Because see, there's also a flower one. But the box basically has 50 Granny Square patterns in it. That you can mix and match. Like this is the flower one. So if you love Granny Squares but you do want something different, I think these are fun. It's square cards, you can shuffle them. They're like this big. You can just pick one at random. And obviously, you know, they give you color inspiration, but you can use totally different colors. That one looks as fun as one. Yeah. There's even loads of granny squares on Pinterest. Yeah, that's the thing. You can get most. I think I'm not sure if all these patterns you can get for free, but you can get so many granny square patterns for free. You don't need it. I just think it is a fun way to pick it. If that makes sense. Also, skill one I might try if I get my blanket done before Halloween. Yeah, I really want to do a skull one. Did you see the one, the skull sweater Hermes sent on the Discord? Picture of screen taken. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, no problem. There you have it. I just googled granny square deck, and this is what you get. Every day I'm shoveling. See, you can gamify it. I feel like this is a good way to gamify your crochet if you need it. I think it's just fun, guys. There are also a lot on YouTube. Basically, anything on Pinterest is also on YouTube. And I buy a lot of color work charts. Every time Pacific Knit Go comes out with a new doodle, it gets me and I want to have them. I think they look cute, super cute, and what I really, really like about that one is that she did the mat. So she has certain base patterns like socks, like sweaters, like beanies, calves, the whole shebang. She hasn't had a cardigan yet. I hope that we're getting that too. And the sweater is DK weight. I would like to also get a fingering weight. And but she has so many patterns, so she did the math, and she tells you for every size you can use the charts that have like this many stitches wide. So it is very easy to put them in the patterns and mix and match them. And she comes out with a lot of creative ideas. Now she had the whole cards that basically she has brought out a lot of doodle sets. She has been doing it for years. And she now came out with cards for specific fandoms that if you wanted to make something from this fandom, that if you use specific colors to that fandom and then you combine certain charts from different doodle sets, it immediately looks like that fandom because you're using the right colors and you're using things in it. And that's how she did the Scooby-Doo one that I just posted on the Discord. But she also made the Haunted Mansion one, and she made a wallpaper doodle for that one actually. Specifically, you can only get in those cards, and I just really like that. I like having the mat done and don't have to look for it anymore. And I think these card decks are the same. If you do not want to browse your Pinterest with 7,000 pins and 250 granny squares that to choose from, you can just get get your card deck. Cool card. It feels easier sometimes because on the internet I also can get overloaded. And then there are so many doodles I like, and I haven't finished any doodle project yet. I really, really need to soon. There's so much fun, and I have so many for Halloween. I basically got them all except one, and I really want to get that one now because that is the haunted one. So that is where they have the haunted mansions. That's the one I don't have. So if I want to make a haunted, but how fun would a knitted color work haunted mansion sweater be? Would that not be awesome? So yeah, I kind of feel like I want to do that now. But I also have a Christmas doodle sweater that I started last year. Didn't do it right. had it got it all out and I have to restart it. I just really want a colorwork sweater. I saw the skull cardigan. Yes, I love that one. It was a sweater. I know it's not a cardigan. It was a full-on sweater, but it is a very lazy sweater with all skulls all over. And I was like, I might need to make that now. That is not a beginner-friendly project, probably, but I need to make this now. So thanks for showing me anyway. It needs to go on before that, but it's a great idea with them. Yeah. And there are many things with skulls. This was different for me because it was not a granny square. And usually it is a skull sort of granny square. I will focus a little creative into the DC readathon. Yeah, I have enough, Eos. I have so many creativity that it has to burst out in multiple hobbies, otherwise I get stuck. That is a hobby that you don't need to do. Yeah. And it's so easy because I can pick any doodle set from her. And I can all use them in socks, but I can also use them in beanies. I can mix and match them together. And she sells cards from them as well. But she is in the USA. So for me, the cards are extremely expensive to get shipped here and stuff. So I don't have them. I get them all digitally and then just print them, which I think is better for me anyway, because I like to color them in on the computer and then print them out. Or print them out in the order that I'm going to use them and then color them in by hand. Just to see what my project is going to look like. But if I lived in the USA, I would probably have the cards because they look so damn cute. And it is fun to me to pull a card. And decide what is my next doodle going to be. I did create teaser images for the teams again. I haven't seen it yet, sorry. But I just have been very busy. So I feel like I haven't seen half of stuff on the internet. Again, named from Inazuma 11 moves. Where 3 of the 4 teams are inspired by community members. Oh, that is cute. Love that. I want to make loads of Halloween tapes too, or corner to corner things too. Yeah. I have yarn for a blanket. It's a mosaic crochet blanket. And it is for a very specific pattern. Because that pattern, it is the Gothica blanket. And it reminded me so hard on the Haunted Mansion wallpaper. I was like, I need to make it. And it needs to be purple and black. So I have the purple and black yarn. My mom got it for me for Christmas last year. But I haven't bought the pattern yet. It's quite an expensive pattern. And she makes all her stitches by herself. So, you know, absolutely I get it for the amount of work that goes in. But because she makes all her stitches herself, I basically have to learn a whole bunch of stitches that I only use for her patterns. So I haven't gotten around to it yet. And then I'm already afraid. Like, there are 4 days with Halloween included. I have so many Halloween projects still going that I'm not done with. And they're not going to be done in 4 days. But after Halloween, I need to start on the Christmas ones. So I'm already limited in time. And then there are still so many Halloween projects or doodle projects or like that blanket and stuff that I would like to do. But I already can't do, like, the Ghosty show is still not done. This has been my 3rd year working on it. It is getting insane. I don't want to wait for it for another Halloween. But I probably have to put it aside again because Christmas gifts. So I'll make a witch hat bookmark for sure. Yeah, that is fun. I haven't shared ending yet. Don't know if people would want that. I don't know, Ewald. You have to ask. That is the only way you will know. You have to ask. Stupid flies. That's also, I do not want to carve the other pumpkin. I am battling fruit flies at the moment. So I do think this is it for me. Like I said, I have some projects I need to work on. So let's do that on the couch. Also, so many blanketed. Yeah. I am not far with my Halloween blanket at all. And I really want to make it. But I could not find one of my yarns and stuff. So it is not gonna get finished on Halloween. And I will probably wait after Christmas for it. And I have started a Christmas blanket last year that I would like to work on this year. You know, and then obviously the Christmas doodle sweater. Because if I finish that, I can make a Halloween one. And then I have 3 pairs of socks to knit, a water bottle cover, and a cardigan as gifts. And I have to re-dye a sweater as a gift. And then I do think that are my Christmas projects. But my Sally scarf isn't done yet. I don't mind leaving that for Christmas too, because it is Nightmare Before Christmas. The Ghosty show isn't done. I am getting along with the Wednesday sweaters. The colorful sweater, I do still need to do the stripe for today. That's why I'm like, let me, go to the couch. Maybe we can do it. We can continue this a bit on Discord. Because then it doesn't matter if I sit on the couch, and then I can just knit. And the black and white sweater is, I'm only on the back. Let me get it. Because it basically has been like, if I finish the stripe of the day on the colorful one, and I still have knitting time, then I'm working on this black and white version. So the first 3 stripes were the black yarn, and then now I'm working on the gray yarn. I need to knit for 10.5 centimeters from this part. That's why the marker is there. It is the striped T marker. Obviously, I had to use that one. So it is coming along nicely. This is the back. Like that. But yeah. And then I did accidentally add in a test knit. I'm not sure if I will be chosen. Apparently, this was her most popular test knit call so far, and she got many requests. So, they can never choose anyone. So, see, Kate, it would be interested you all. I'm so close, but also a bit scared I might not finish before Halloween. Yeah, but does it matter if you finish a couple of days later? Like, does that matter? Do you need to make so many Christmas gifts, or do you want to make so many Christmas gifts that you do not have time to continue with your Halloween projects? If that would not be the case for me, I would happily work on my Halloween. I still would happily work on my Halloween. I just don't have time. Because if I don't start Christmas gift now, it will be extremely stressful in December and I will not get everything done. Thank you. You might see on Discord if more people are interested. Nice. I'm also curious about it. You will see. DC Readathon is a readathon Ewald is hosting on his Discord based on... It started based on the DC universe as well as Marvel universe, but now it also has a lot of influence from manga, and there usually are multiple teams and there are bingo boards that he makes prompts on based on superheroes kind of thing. But then again, there is also manga influence and stuff. Discord sprints and knit or crochet or whatever together. Yeah, we can do that. Because then I can't get stuff done. And that is preferable. And DC Comics Inspired Readathon, that is on Discord because I don't have a YouTube channel. Yeah. I tried explaining it. Did I do well? Did I explain correctly? For one, I would be very interested in something like that. I don't think there's a date yet. I love the stripes. Thank you. I won't really matter. I'll keep using it after Halloween. Yeah, that would be me. But yeah, I can absolutely understand if you're very seasonal. Like, I am switching to Christmas halfway November probably. So I get it. I get it if you're seasonal. I haven't decided on time yet, but definitely would be next year. Yeah. Still fun though. I think next year is a good time too. I have to prioritize Nick his Xmas blanket after Halloween a bit more. Yeah. That's kind of. If you want to, that is the problem. I feel like for every crafter, if you want to do gifts, I honestly feel like you should never feel, that you have to give gifts. And I do not feel like I have to do gifts. However, I have a lot of people that are really appreciative of the time and effort you put in that I would like to give, because I really like those people. And on top of that, they are really appreciative of handmade stuff like that, and they're taking good care of it. So that feels extra special, and I want to do it for them. But then I, always decide, like, let's do it for everyone. And then it turns out I knit slow still. Somehow I keep amazed at my own non-existing reading speed. The manga influence is in the team name, so that's every team has a gift law. Oh, right. Right. Alright, this is it for me today on YouTube. However, if you want to hang out a bit longer while we chat and craft, I will be heading over onto the Discord. It is a bit more chill there for me because I will just be sitting on the couch. And I will ask you there if you want to do sprints and then come back for a chatty bit, or if you just want to keep chatting. I'm okay with both. Over there, the link to the Discord should be linked down below in the description. Can I check that? It should be. Yes, the link is down below in the Discord. So, if you don't want to say goodbye yet and you want to hang out some more, that is where you should go. I will see you all there. Thank you so much for being here. Have a lovely day. This was the last Crafty live show for the book party. And the last reading sprints for the book party are this Friday. This Friday we're doing a mini 24-hour readathon. I will be hosting sprints Friday morning on the Discord. Then I have to go to work. And when I get back in the evening, I will be hosting sprints on YouTube. And I will try to read 2 middle grade books that day. And the rest of my middle grade book, I'm trying to read now. Thanks for the fun evening. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the times. I'll see you soon on Discord. I'll put Nick to bed for... Yeah, do that. Nick, sleep tight. Bye. And I will see you all next time.